Creating a budget for the new year is a vital step for every business to ensure financial stability and growth. I'm going to be talking about a few tips and strategies that would help you craft an effective budget. I'm sure a lot of businesses have already started creating their budgets, but in the event that you haven't started, this is for you. Follow me as I go into the round of presentation. Thank you. The first step when you're preparing a budget is to review your past financial performance. You start by analyzing your income, your expenses, the amounts that you even have at hand in terms of your cash flows, and then the areas that you need to focus on. The second step is to set realistic goals. As a business, you need to establish achievable revenue targets based on market conditions, your industry trends, and also your business historical performance. So if you have a run rate of maybe 10 million in a year, I would expect you to grow that 10 million by maybe 30% in the next year or 40% in the next year, and then strategically identify the areas which you need to focus on to help you achieve that 40% increase in the new year. You also need to look at what your fixed costs and your variable costs are. Endeavor to categorize your expenses into fixed and variable costs. Your fixed costs would include your rent and your salaries. You need to pay salaries. You need to encourage your workers to continue to keep at it, to keep doing the work. Your variable costs would include your utility bills, your raw materials, and all that. Now, you need to understand how these categories would help you in managing and predicting your expenses more accurately. Another point I'd like to emphasize here is on allocating funds strategically. How much do you need to spend on inventory? What do you need to spend on marketing and advertising? In this place, I'm going to encourage you to focus on targeted contents, right? Ensure that your marketing drive or activity is targeted as your audience, at your customer base, so that you can achieve the desired results. And then you also need to plan for contingencies. As a business, you could decide to set aside what is called the restricted cash. So maybe 5% of your revenue would be set aside into a stipulated account that would help you earn interest, right? You can do that so that you're able to plan for contingencies. So you then need to regularly monitor and review all that you have put together for your budget. So regular review of your budget, tracking your progress, and making necessary adjustments is very crucial for a business. When you plan for a full year, every month you need to track your actual performance vis-a-vis what you have planned for the year, vis-a-vis what the economic condition is and what the prediction is, and then where you need to make necessary adjustments, where you need to re-strategize, ensure that you do so. In this new year, do not sleep on it, do not slack, ensure that you are up to date, ensure that you have team members who are also taking charge of these responsibilities, particularly in your finance department, in your production units, in your engineering units, in the customer service unit as well. Thank you once again for your time. Thank you for listening, and do have a great one.